Well, thank you kindly. I will have it. You mind if I use your bathroom before we get started, Miss Valdez? I know your husband's missing and everything, but I've been holding it an awful long time, man. We've been driving in the woods for forever. And Ray here, he's a pretty slow driver. He turns the lights on, he flips on the siren, and then he just takes his little time. So I'm gonna go ahead and have a nice little poopy. I'll be right back. Thank you, ma'am. Ray, I sure hope we don't get arrested, bud, because we doing some pretty illegal stuff over here. Welcome, primates. This is Echoes of Mystery, Darkvale Motel, and I'll be your host tonight, Detective Song Monkey, and we're here to solve a mystery. Let's get started, shall we?
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. What's your emergency?
It's my husband. He's missing. Please help me.
Alright, we got a missing husband.
I need your full name and current location.
My name's Alina Valdez. I'm staying at the Darkvale Motel.
Got it. So you're saying your husband is missing, correct?
Yes.
She just said that, bro.
It's been almost 6 hours since I last saw him.
Do you think he might have left on his own? Maybe stepped out for a while?
No.
Maybe he's
Our car
left you.
is still here, and the motel is in the middle of Darkvale Forest. There is nowhere to go without it.
Understood. I'm dispatching a team to your location.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Wow, look at the cinematics in this thing. They're pretty good. Very nice cinematics. Detective Song Monkey on the case. Speak with Raynard. Hello, Raynard. You my driver, huh? You my partner? I don't really feel like I'm dressed like a police officer. Just wearing tennis shoes and blue jeans. And so are you. Actually, you're just wearing socks, I think. Socks and blue jeans. Okay, Raynard. Well, I guess we're actual police officers. Either that or we've just put these lights and a siren on top of our car, which is actually what it looks like. Fairly certain this is not what the inside of a police vehicle looks like. Alright, well, we're just gonna pretend to be cops, Raynard. What are we Oh, I gotta speak with you. Okay, hey, Raynard. How much longer until we reach the Darkvale Motel, Ray? I guess, let me get my detective voice going on. Clear my throat, get ready for this. How much longer until we reach the Darkvale Motel, Ray? We'll be there in a few minutes. Good. Hey, Miles, aren't you scared? No, I'm not. We're in Darkvale Forest. You've never heard of this place? No, what's the big deal with it? There are a lot of myths about this forest. Some say there's a cult here with inhuman practices. Others speak of a ghost of a woman who haunts these woods. A cult and a ghost woman? Do you really believe that, Ray? When you put it that way, it's hard to believe, but I've read a lot of articles about people who've gone missing around Darkvale Forest. There are even police reports in our database about disappearances in that area. So we're actual police officers? I have a hard time believing that, Ray, but do you think these disappearances are connected to those myths? I'm not sure, but they say there's a grain of truth behind every myth. Is there now, Ray? Are you sure about that? We're here. All right, Ray. Whatever, man. Very, very cool looking. Oh, yeah. Spooky motel. This is right up my alley. We're gonna have some fun here. Was to move. As I stepped out of the vehicle, I had a look around. I knew this just wasn't your average motel. This was Darkvale Motel. And there was something strange and eerie going on tonight. Disappearance of a man. A woman left without her husband. Sounds in the distance. Sparks of electricity from a sign that could clearly shock me if I reached out and touched it. But I couldn't jump with spacebar, and so we just moved on ahead and went to talk to Ray, who was waiting by the door. We need to find Elena. Maybe we will find help in the reception. Okay, Ray. Sure, Ray. Alright, Ray, let's go on in and talk to these kind folks, see if we can find this woman's missing husband. How about it? Hello, folks. Mighty fine night we're having right now. Mighty fine night we're having right now. We're looking for a missing man. What can you tell me about this lady who seems to be staying at your hotel right now? Good evening, Ferris Trevette. Welcome to the Darkvale Motel. How can I help you, sir? We received a call about a disappearance. Good evening, officers. I'm Ferris Trevette, and this is my wife, Grace. Mrs. Valdez collapsed after failing to find her husband. She's staying in room 002. Thanks. You two work here, is that right? Yes, we do. In fact, we own this motel, and we live here too. Is this the first time you've seen someone go missing? Yes, this is the first time, but I've heard rumors about people vanishing in these woods. And do you believe these rumors? Not really. Me neither. But you never know. They say where there's smoke, there's fire. All right, we'll go talk with Miss Elena. Good luck, officers. Thank you kindly. All right, Ray. Maybe we should speak over here to the missus. Hello, missus. You don't talk very much. I can't speak with you. She's a mute. All right. Ray, your eyes. Ray, your eyes look more red than brown. I'm starting to think maybe there's something wrong with you, son. Maybe you got the demons in you. I'm gonna have some coffee before we go speak with Mrs. Valdez. What brand of coffee you guys have? Phil's coffee! I don't drink Phil's coffee! I want the good stuff. I don't know, what's a good brand of coffee these days? Everybody sells their own coffee. You go to any YouTuber online, they have all got their own coffee business, their own little side coffee hustle. I like those coffees, you know. The ones with different names on the bag, but it's all the same coffee because it comes from the same farm. Excuse me, Ray, you're blocking my path, son. Ray, we got a murder to investigate, or a missing person to investigate. Ray, I'm gonna walk this way. You best not block me, son. He's a mighty fine partner, but he don't listen too well. All right, Ray, let's have a look-see down here at the rest of the motel. See if we can find Mrs. Valdez. We got room 001. Well, we probably shouldn't be walking into people's rooms anyway. They're trying to sleep. Who knows what time of night it is, Ray? Ray, you don't speak much, son. You just kind of follow along and listen, and I like that. Hello, Miss Valdez, is that you? Found clues. We got 0 out of 2 clues. Hey, Mrs. Valdez, how can I help you? I don't remember her accent. Good evening, Miss... That's me, actually. Good evening, Miss Valdez. I'm Officer Miles McDaniel, and this is my officer, Raynard Kemp. My officer. He's not my deputy. He's not my partner. He's my officer. We're here to investigate your husband's disappearance, ma'am. Good evening. Please come in. Well, thank you kindly. I will have it. You mind if I use your bathroom before we get started, Miss Valdez? I know your husband's missing and everything, but I've been holding it an awful long time, ma'am. We've been driving in the woods for forever, and Ray here, he's a pretty slow driver. He turns the lights on, he flips on the siren, and then he just takes his little time. So I'm gonna go in here and have a nice little poopy. I'll be right back. Thank you, ma'am. Of course, I didn't need to have a nice little poopy. I just needed to contemplate what I'm doing here, because I am not a real detective. I looked down at my uniform and realized I'm not wearing a uniform. We just hijacked a police car, and now we're pretending to solve a mystery. And I gotta play this off like I'm a real police officer in front of this woman. So whatever it takes, I'm gonna stand in front of this mirror, take a deep breath, Remember my acting chops from theater school? And we're gonna get down to it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Miss Valdez, we're here to solve your mystery. What can you tell us about your missing husband? This afternoon, my husband, Brian Valdez, went out to take the trash, but he took longer than usual to come back. What time did your husband leave, ma'am? It was around 2 p.m., I think. Okay, please go on. At first, I thought he caught up in a conversation or something, but after about an hour, I realized something was wrong. I went outside to see what Brian was doing, but I couldn't find him anywhere. Please find him. Don't worry, ma'am. We'll do everything we can to find him. I'm a real police officer. Thank you, officer. Speak with Raynard. All right, Raynard. Yeah, I'll speak with Raynard. Raynard! Raynard, where'd you go, son? Raynard, you contemplating while you taking a quote-unquote poopy? Nope, there you are. Hey, Raynard. Raynard, let's speak outside. I know I don't want to make this woman think that we're, oops. I'll just talk to you through the door, Raynard. It's fine. What do you think? We need to question everyone and search the area for any clues. Yeah, you're right. Where should we start? Go to the reception, see if they've got some surveillance footage. I'll search this room and meet you there, Raynard. All right, see you later. Good luck, Ray.
Man vanishes into the wood. No car, no plan, no sense. He didn't leave on his own. Something pulled him into the dark. I need answers.
Well, I need answers, but I'm stuck in this corner. Miss Valdez, can you come over here and spin me around? I seem to be stuck for some reason. It might be because I talked to Raynard through a door instead of, to his face. I think this motel might be bugged out a little. Hey, Raynard, it's me again. We've never done this before, but we're gonna do it again. How much longer until we reach the Darkvale Motel, Ray? That's right, Ray. We're real police officers. All right, Raynard, you definitely need to stay inside the building this time. We don't want you glitching out again. Raynard, we need to question and search the area for any clues. Something like that. All right, go to the reception, see if they got surveillance footage. I'll search this room and meet you there. All right, see you later. Good luck, Ray.
Man vanishes into the wood. No car, no plan, no sense. He didn't leave on his own. Something pulled him into the dark. I need answers.
All right, good news, Miss Valdez. I didn't get stuck in a corner this time. Let's have a little looky-loo around your room here and see if we can find any clues. I know your husband went missing out in the woods and then you moved in here and, called for help. But maybe we could still find some clues in this hotel you just got to. Got a very nice braid there, miss. I think you did a good job on that. All right, Miss Valdez, I'm gonna check your poopy room one more time. Give me just a sec. All right, well, you seem to be cleared here, so I'm gonna go check out the rest of the motel. Why don't you stay here and just stay safe? Uh-oh. Miss Valdez, did you lock me in this room? All right, well, I guess we need to keep searching for some clues here. So we'll just have another look around here. Old stuff, huh? Old stuff, that's what it's labeled. All right, let's check through her laundry. Oh, nope. Nope, I'm muddying up her laundry with my dirty tennis shoes and my non-police outfit. Look at my nice little polo. I got a beautiful white little polo. All right, Miss Valdez, definitely a cop. I'm gonna keep looking if you don't mind. Oh, what do we have here? What you been hiding, Miss Valdez? What do I see in here? We got a bucket, a squeegee. What you hiding on the other side, Miss Valdez? You hiding some boots? Some boots, Miss Valdez? These yours? They belong to the hotel, huh? You wanna fess up to anything, Miss Valdez? What about the top? Did I miss the top? Oh, what do we have up here? We got some spray. All right. Nothing so far, Miss Valdez. You seem to be in the clear for the moment, but I'm still gonna hold you as a suspect. Let me go ahead and check through our... Oh. What do we have here, Miss Valdez? You hiding your cell phone over here in this drawer?
Could this be Brian's phone?
Let's have a check, should we? Should we ask? I'm gonna ask you, Miss Selena, what you doing with this phone? Whose phone is this? It's my husband's. He left it here. Left it there. You should have mentioned this earlier, Miss Valdez. I didn't think it was important. I need to open it and check its contents. It might contain clues. Okay, but it's password protected, and I have no idea what it is. That's not a problem. It might be a problem. Well, we're gonna start guessing passwords? That could be anything. Open the phone. Toggle F. Okay. Oh. This is your husband? Alright. I don't know why he has his own picture as the background. You'd think it'd be a picture of, like, Miss Valdez, but it's alright.
Locked. Password protected. Barriers are just invitation to dig deeper. I'll break in.
I'll break in. Alright. My inner voice, you know, inside my head is actually, it's not a Southern detective voice at all. It's a completely different voice, but it's all right. Sometimes I think different in my head than I say out loud. All right, let's start hacking this phone.
All right, I need to figure out the phone's password. I'll enter a sequence of numbers. The system will analyze it and tell me which digits are correct and in the right position, and which ones are correct but in the wrong place.
Somehow I installed this hacking program on your phone without any downloading or uploading whatsoever. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 0 digits exact and 2 that are close. All right, so let's try 2, 3, 4, 1. 1 exact digit. Okay, let's try. Oh boy, it's gonna take a while, I think. Oh boy. All right. I tell you what, I'm gonna hack this device, and while I'm hacking it, why don't you guys just look away? Don't watch me do it. I can do this without you staring at me, and in fact, I can only do it if you're not staring at me. So you guys turn your heads, look the other way, and I'll be right back. All right. I'll figure this out. Good lordy, that was hard to crack. Because it turns out you can only enter one number. You can only enter numbers 1 through 5, or 0 through 5, and then, I don't know, good lordy, that was hard to crack. I don't want to even break it down or think about it again. Let's just check out these messages. From Harold Grant, Mike, and his wife. Why would his wife be texting him at all? Let's find out. Where are you? I'm at the office. We're working on the next week's edition. Come home. Huh? Why? Did something happen? I received a notice from the bank. Uh-oh. You took out a loan and put our house and our press company as collateral without telling me? Are you out of your mind? I'm sorry, honey. I had no choice. You've started gambling again, haven't you? Come home right now. Uh-oh. Things aren't all right in this little world of theirs, is it? Got some problems at home. Let's see who Mike is. All right, Mike, tell me what you've been saying. Hey, Mike, can you lend me some money, please? Why? Don't tell me you've gotten back into gambling. Sounds like Mr. Valdez has a gambling problem. Oh, unfortunately, yeah, he has. Why? The business and the newspaper were doing well, so I thought I'd put some money into gambling and test my luck again. But I quickly ended up in debt and with some dangerous people. Sorry, man, but I don't have money to help you. Does your wife know you started gambling again? Well, she does now. She'd kill me if she found out. I have to fix this without her knowing. How do you plan to do that? I'm gonna take out a loan from the bank. I'll use the house as and the newspaper as collateral. Good luck, brother. I hope you manage to get out of this mess. Oh yeah, Mr. Valdez has got a gambling problem and now he's gone missing. Is that a coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. Who's Harold Grant? Where's the money, Mr. Valdez? The boss is running out of patience. Please just give me some more time. I'll get the money soon. This is your last chance. You've got 1 month. If you don't pay up, you're a dead man. No, this time I mean it. I'll pay you, I swear. Uh-oh, well, That might be enough to solve this mystery right now. Miss Valdez, I think your husband's dead. Cue to quit. There
Brian
we go.
gambled with fire, burned his future to pay the past. Wife found out, storm followed.
Miss Valdez, your husband's dead. He was gambling. He owed some people a lot of money, and now they've gotten to him and they've killed him. So I'm afraid that's the mystery. It's all been solved. You have a nice night. Me and my officer Ray, we're gonna get out of here now, and I'm gonna head back to the station and have some coffee and donuts. So you have a nice night, ma'am. Mystery solved. Oh wait, there's another clue here. Let's find that other clue real quick. We're just gonna make sure that that's what happened to your husband. Silver Pine Bank. Brian Valdez, who has been missing has missed 3 months of loan payments, owing $6,750 on a $45,000 debt. The bank warns that if he doesn't pay within 60 days, they will seize his house and business. Oh boy, more details. I think we pretty much got the gist of this. He owes money. He owes money to some people, and that's pretty much what's going on.
March 17. Missed the deadline. They take everything. Home, work, legacy. He was running out of time.
I said inside my head, all right, Miss Valdez, I'm out of here. I gotta go talk with, I gotta talk to you about Brian. Okay, well, tell me a little bit more about your husband. Was he addicted to gambling? Yes, he quit after we got married. He promised me... The voice keeps changing for this lady, okay? I cannot do a accent that I think might be Polish, but I'm not too sure. Is that Polish? It's so hard to tell sometimes. Hey, I'm American. It's hard for me to recognize other specific dialects unless they're very strong. All right. Yes, he quit after we got married. He promised me he would never go gamble again. I'm trying. But he didn't keep that promise. And I assume you were furious when you found out. I'm assuming that from the text messages, of course. Of course, yeah. Not just because he started gambling again, but because he took out a loan against everything we owed to pay off his debts without telling me. You chose to come here while having an unpaid debt. Why? It was Brian's idea. I don't know if you're aware, but there are many rumors about this forest, the paranormal kind. Yeah, I've heard about them. My husband thought that to pay the bank, we need to boost the sales of our newspaper. And what better way to do that than to make a headline out of a paranormal discovery? So you came here to uncover the secrets of this forest. Yes, that's right. So maybe he went into the forest to investigate the myths. Did you ever think about that, Miss Valdez? No, I didn't think so. He didn't take his camera with him. I suppose that makes sense. All right, I'll leave you for now. Wait, no. I'm gonna go check the surveillance cameras.
Nothing left but dust and silence. Time to find Reynard.
I said in my head. All right, let's go find Reynard. Oh. Hey, you! You, get back here. I'm trying to run and chase after you, but it's not letting me. I can't hold shift to run. All right, you just go on, get out of here, Mr. Suspect. We don't want you here. I don't need to investigate or track you down or chase you on foot. Nope, we're just gonna let you go. I'm gonna go talk to Reynard instead. He was fishing through the garbage, though. We might want to go check on that. Hey, Reynard. Reynard, bud, you just been keeping watch, huh? Not a very good watch, though, since you totally missed that shadowy figure over there. Did you check the surveillance cameras? Unfortunately, the cameras stopped working about a week ago, but I found something else. Was it the man digging through the trash? Follow me. Alright, sure, we'll go in the opposite direction of the creepy incident that just happened. Oh, I got a flashlight. Oh, ooh! Reynard! Reynard, you blind, son? Are you blind now, Reynard? Your eyes have never looked more red, Reynard. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Trash and flies buzzing. Reynard, did you just want to show me this trash bag, or are you trying to look all creepy through the window like at these two people in here? Shine your UV light on this wall. Oh, shine your UV. Okay. Change to the UV. Ooh. Oh, bud. Oh, boy. Well, let's not jump to conclusions. Do you think it's Brian's blood? Do you think it's Brian's blood? It's quite possible. The trash bins are right next to the reception room, so Brian likely walked by. Yeah, maybe someone attacked him. But why would anyone attack him? That's what we're gonna find out, Rainer. How should we proceed now? Use your UV light and look for any more traces of blood. I'll continue questioning everyone. Alright, be careful, Miles. Don't worry about me.
Bloodstains don't lie. Something bad happened here. But some truths, when spoken too soon, ignite panic instead of answers. It's better to stay silent. For now.
That's right, I'm gonna continue to stay silent. Mostly because I'm not a real police officer and I don't want to get myself into legal trouble. But I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I said that out loud, Rainer. I'm sorry. Alright, let's run over here and see what this creepo was digging through, shall we? Oh, buddy, now I'm hearing werewolves in the distance. Well, there's nothing here. He's just trying to get himself some cardboard. He probably needed something to sleep in tonight. Let's go talk to Ferris at the reception room. Mr. Ferris was the owner of this joint, wasn't he? Mr. Ferris? So did you talk to Miss Valdez? And yes, and now I'm going to investigate with all the residents and search every room. Ah, okay. Let me know when you want to check our room. I'll unlock it for you. Do you have a list of all the motel's residents? Yes, here it is. Alrighty, thank you, sir. I'll have a look at that. A paper listing current motel residents, including Norris Carr, Halbert Erickson, Thalia Davis, and Brian Valdez with his wife. 2 names are scratched out. The register shows room numbers and check-in, check-out dates. Let's get some more details. Alright, we got the room numbers, we got the check-in, check-out dates. I don't even know what today is. Some of these people might be gone already.
Let's start with Norris Carr, room 004.
I thought to myself, that's a great idea, Self. Let's go to room 004 and check in on it. We got number 1. Got Miss Valdez in number 2. We got number 3 over there, and then we got number 4. Mr. Carr. Oh. Uh-oh, Mr. Carr already knows we're coming. Probably shouldn't have my flashlight so bright right up in his window. That was my bad. Let's check on this door. Knock, knock, Mr. Carr. Knock, knock, Mr. Carr.
Open, I'll make it. Tools are in the car. Truth doesn't wait.
Okay, we're definitely not the police. We're just gonna break and entering now. That man's clearly inside, but we're gonna lockpick his door or break it in one way or the other. So, yeah, now I for sure know we're not real cops. Alright, let's get this lockpick kit. Alright, here we go. Man, I sure hope... Ray, I sure hope we don't get arrested, bud, because we doing some pretty illegal stuff over here. Alright.
Alright, I need to hit each pin at the right moment. If I manage to lift all of them correctly, the door will unlock.
Alright, to cycle through the pins to hit the target. Pit! Oh, pit! There we go. Pit! Nope. Pit! Nope. Pit! Nope. Pit! It's a hard little carnival game. Click! And click! And click! Oh, click! There we go. Alright, I'm coming in, whether you like it or not. Mr.
What the hell happened here?
Mr. Carr. Mr. Carr, I don't believe you can be drawing on the walls like this. You're not gonna get your deposit back. We'll go in there in a minute. Let's check, let's flip on the lights, maybe. I don't think that worked. Yep, I think the lights are blown. Let's just, see if there's any... Yeah, that's much creepier. Let's do that. Let's leave this black light on. Anything in here? Mr. Carr, are you hiding in here? Mr. Carr? Well, he's not in the closet. Mr. Carr, I'm Detective Song Monkey. I'm here to investigate a missing person, and you're not a suspect at all because you're literally just a guest here at this hotel, but I was insisting that I needed to talk to everybody anyway. So, let's see what we got here. A legend speaks of a ghostly woman in white who wanders Darkvale Forest, weeping at night. A hiker claims he's followed her cries, only to become lost after they suddenly stopped. Locals believe she is tied to an unsolved tragedy. Well, that sounds like a bunch of hokum. What else we got up in here? Let's see here. Locals report strange and eerie events in Darkvale Forest. Screams, strange lights and symbols on trees, fueling rumors of a cult performing dark rituals. A camper claims to have seen an altar, but authorities dismiss the stories due to lack of evidence. Well,
Boris Carr, digging too deep, fascinated by the myths surrounding this forest. That noise, coming from the bathroom. I need to see what the story is hiding.
well, I know he's got to be in there. Either that or he's done shuffled out. Hey, a camera. He's done shuffled out some tiny window. Yeah, man, this guy collects a lot of candles. I'm not sure this is not a safety hazard. Like, this place could burn down in a second with these candles not being watched over carefully. Mr. Carr, are you not watching these candles?
Must be locked.
Well, we better lockpick
Right,
it
I
then.
need to hit each pin at the right moment. If I manage to lift all of them correctly, the door will unlock.
I know I'm hitting it right. This is real hard, y'all. Nobody ever said lockpicking was easy. Ray would tell you so. He stepped right outside and he can go out and ask him. He knows how hard this is. There we go. All right. Mr. Carr. Oh, Mr. Carr. Good Lord Almighty. You scared the beans out of me, Mr. Carr. What? Are you Norris Carr? Yes, I think. You think? You not sure your own name, boy? Oh, not gonna respond, huh? What were you doing behind that door? Hiding? Hiding from who? Monsters? What are you talking about, son? Mr. Carr, you being awfully weird, son. I know I just broke into your hotel room, but I'm kind of glad I did. I'm seeing a lot of crazy things that don't really make a whole lot of sense drawn all over your walls. These voices, I can't stop hearing them, not even in my dreams. The voices of my parents crying for help, refuse to leave me in peace. Enough, I've made my decision. I'm going back there, back to the forest to uncover the truth, to save them.
Parents whispered to him from beyond, voices dragging him back to this cursed forest. He came here to save them? This guy must be out of his mind.
My thoughts exactly, Self. Should we go talk to him? What? To be continued? Oh, well, I guess we're not gonna know what's wrong with Mr. Carr. I'm just gonna assume his brain is completely broken because he lost his parents in this creepy forest. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this detective journey where I'm not actually a legal detective or a police officer or any official law officer at all. I was just a guy in a polo with a southern accent and a southern drawl pretending to be a police officer to solve a mystery that I have nothing to do with. What'll happen to Miss Valdez? Who knows? What's gonna happen to those two nice old folks that own this motel? Will they die? Probably. We'll have to find out when the full game comes out, but for now, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!